What up, everybody? Trying a new way to stream here. No idea if it works. We'll see. Don't forget to smash that like button for the new stream. We got 40 watching. Get 40 likes. We can do it. Been having issues on YouTube's off issues on YouTube's. Good news, I upgraded my internet connection. But I had to get a new modem, which is going to be here today. We'll see how that works out. I'm not sure if this stream is going to be very stable connection-wise because, well, I'm trying a different way. We should be live on multiple platforms. Again, some weirdness on my end saying the connection's bad, but we'll see. Nice, 30 likes, 45 watching. Right on. That means we got the good viewers today. What's up, Simon? How you doing, J-Boy? Ivok, Iwi, Chris Green? Ever use Pionix trading grid bots? Nope. Have not. I would say be careful with any bots. Not just whatever it is they're doing, but be careful because you're going to be giving whatever program API access, and you're going to be giving them access to control your account. So make sure you don't give them API access for withdrawals, etc. It's probably my pro tip of the day. What's up, Marcus Zbot? Take your time. Thanks, man. Maybe we'll look at ADA for you today. We'll see what goes down. First chart. Let's get a poll going here. We'll put in ADA, put in Ethereum, we'll put in, what else is moving? What's moving and grooving today? I'm going to pull up CoinGecko and take a look. What do you guys want to see? Titan, no thanks. SNX? Maybe we'll look at SNX. Qcoin hit our target from the other stream. Nice. EOS. Let's do EOS on there because, I mean, I don't like EOS, but there's apparently some news going around with EOS and it's seeing some price action, so worth taking a look at. The chill streams. Everybody's outside enjoying summer. I hope you guys are enjoying summer. These charts, not a lot's been going on. Not my favorite thing to happen, boring charts, but you know what? We had months and months of very intense, very intense price action charting, and now we're getting a little break, and we got to take advantage of those breaks. You got to, because before we know it, this chart is going to be heating up again, and we're going to be exhausting ourselves, burning out all over again, repeating the cycle on the charts. So, what is outside? Good question. Good question, man. I think I've heard rumors about it. It's a place. Apparently, there's a lot of nothing. Nature. I don't know. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin first. I got a poll going of what we'll look at next. I don't know. I don't have anything planned. I don't have anything new to say. So I figured let's take a look at the charts on different time frames. We'll do some requests. You know, the goodies. So settle in. Don't got much else to do. All right, so let's do a rare take. We'll start from the small time frames. We'll start from the hourly and work our way up. We're going to be looking at RSI. That's the indicator here in the middle. MACD on the top here. And we're going to be peeking at Market Cipher as well during these time frame checks. Let's get in here. Hourly. Man, hourly buying momentum, but this RSI, this price action, very ugly. Very ugly. In fact, looking... Maybe I'll start a new chart. Yeah, start a new chart. RSI, yeah, looking ugly, looking to be a repeat of this price action so far. That's what I see right here on the short time frames. Our momentum is positive, but we're not really making progress to the upside. I'm not a huge fan of these kind of RSI ascending trends. They do seem to break down. We see that 1, 2, 3. Likely 3 examples here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Not a super strong RSI. What we really want to see on RSI is high numbers. People get worried and say, oh, RSI is overbought. That means it's going to fall. No, we want RSI high. You don't want RSI trending low, especially not over a long period. And that's what we've been seeing. Really an inability to move up on RSI and stay up. It's not a great sign. Market cipher here. Okay. Maybe we'll have something to say about this. I think we will, actually, when we get to the higher time frames on the hourly. Not so important. Let's look at this 4 hour just rolling over. Unable to stay up. See, this is really what I was talking about. We're seeing RSI kind of unable to sustain above 50. That's what we want. When RSI ranges below 50, that's usually bearish. When it ranges above 50, usually bullish. Really does look like every time it reaches 50, it gets pushed back down here, even to the 4 hour. Not ideal. I do like that momentum is flipping over here on the 4. Slightly lower low in MACD, not great. I guess we'll have to see how this 4 hour closes for that really to matter. Yep, not a lot. Not a lot 4 hours. Let's go to the 12. 12 hour, maybe rolling over. That's cool. We see that issue's a little less relevant or prevalent on longer time frames, but still, if you zoom out, you can see really through this whole sell-off, we've been kind of stuck under 50. It's not the best. Not the best. Let's look at our market cipher now. Momentum looking to swing a higher low. That's all right. But coming off of lower highs, so pretty neutral. Not really a new trend established there. Money flow still in the red. Ugly. Yuck. Yuck. Check that daily. Oh, man. This is what bums me out. Not really, but a little bit. We had such a good setup here. Momentum was looking to roll over. Money flow could have been looking to make a higher low. It didn't. Instead, we saw momentum roll back over. This is not a sign of strength from the bulls. If the daily oscillator here for momentum reaches lower than June 26th, that's going to get ugly. We see money flow setting a lower low on the daily. Daily, not a pretty time frame right now. You can see that on MACD. We're just closing day after day after day of waning buying momentum, and really, where's the buying momentum anyway? Like, it's waning, but wasn't really there. What I do like is as we continue on with this doesn't really bode well short term, but for a mid-term look, I do like that we are seeing what looks like a pattern we would expect to break to the upside. This is looking more like a descending channel. We can see kind of the highs coming down and the lows coming down. We do have that fake out here in the middle of June. But the longer this progresses, the better this can look to break to the upside. That's how I see the daily. Now RSI just can't. There it is. Like, lost 50 mid-May, right before we sold off, and really haven't been able to get back above 50 RSI here. I'm going to guess right here was that little fake out. Yes. A little taste of above 50, smacked right back down. Womp. Let's check out the 20 daily. Still here. Still trending right around the 20 daily. The kind of best thing I can take from this is we keep getting rejected from it. The 20 and 50 moving averages on the daily are getting closer together, so they may look to cross bullishly, or golden cross. But we haven't seen extreme selling, despite the 20 smacking price over and over again. We're really just kind of remaining where we were. I don't know if that's so much a sign of strength as it is a sign of weak, like, not enough strength on the bears. I don't know. Something. Usually when you lose the 20 or reject from the 20 on almost any time frame, you see a move to the downside. I haven't really seen it. Man, this is a pretty quick chart. The weekly, might as well wrap it up with the weekly. Weekly still trading above the 50 weekly. Remains kind of our only time frame that might be remotely bullish. We do see momentum still waning. Even though we've sold off a little bit, still waning. It would take a pretty serious move to the downside here on the weekly to see momentum pick back up. Pick back up meaning for selling momentum to pick back up. Market Cipher on the weekly giving us what could be a pinch here. I'll take it. I'll take it. The VWAP has been negative since February. Not ideal. Negative since all the way back here. Jeez. That weekly VWAP actually is something I'm going to look for going forward, because the minute it failed to take back to the positive side, we saw this downside continuation. So we may be seeing with this pinch the first attempt at flipping VWAP back to buying or to the other side. And as always, it seems 34,750, looking for that weekly close in 2 days, 6 hours above that level. Not a huge update, huh? Not a huge update. Monthly, same condition we left it. Is what it is. Alright, let's see that. 60 votes. Looks like Ethereum's gonna win here. What's up, Sylv? Joseph Howard, what's up, man? Sad Higiki. Do I ever look at the 3-day? I do look. I do look at the 3-day. I look at all different kind of daily weird time frames. We'll pop that up. We looked at this in the last live stream, I believe. I mean, this is buying momentum increasing, so that's good. We had a fake out. But it's just not enough yet. It's just not enough. I think that would suggest what we have. 2 days, 6 hours for this one. Okay. Yeah. Considering this candle had just opened, I can't really count this as momentum picking back up yet. Man, 3-day actually money flow just turning red. Not great. Not great. Last time it turned red, November 2019. Oh man. Last time at 3-day money flow turned red right here. Not great. This chart, not looking awesome. RSI, though, on the 3-day, I'll give it that. I do like that we are seeing potential reversal on the 3-day RSI. We had a low and a higher low, but we had a lower low in price. Now we may look to break our recent high on the 3-day RSI, and that could lead to a move to the upside for sure. A lot of time left in that candle, though, is the only issue. Only issue. What's up, Beardy Day? How you doing, man? Bearer of bad news? I'm not even bearish, guys. I'm really just like, there's nothing to talk about. I don't like clickbaiting you guys. I don't want to pretend there's something to talk about all the time when there isn't. There's nothing. We're just trading sideways. Doing a little summertime sideways. Yeah, sad Higiki. We're latching onto our hopiums. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I'm with you. I think the weekly is really the best argument. This is really the best bullish argument. And maybe the only. Really want to see that close back in line with these other candles. Then it looks alright. You have momentum waning off. Weekly could look decent. It won't take a huge move. I mean, we're talking $1,300. That's what, 3%, 4%. The next 2 days, 6 hours. Totally possible. What's up, Alchemist? Mr. D, how you doing, man? What's up, iPatwa? Tamaji. We might see Pampsy this weekend. Dude, I would take it. I would take a weekend Pampsy. We have been seeing pumps on the weekend. At one point, we were seeing only dumps on the weekend. Now we're seeing pretty much consistent pumps on the weekend. That's what I would like to see to fix this chart up. Push us back up in line. Get back up there. Close. Solidify the support again. Yeah, I can see it. It's totally possible. What's up, Jimmy Green? How you doing, man? 4-day, 2-day? We could. Crypto Holland is Wyckoff still in play. Wyckoff. I mean, nothing has changed, you know. We all want answers. We all want some new piece of information, you know. We just haven't gotten it. There's none. There's nothing. Nothing has changed since, honestly, just back here when we fell. We fell in May, and it's like nothing has changed. Chart does not look good. Trading sideways. There's really no new information. I don't think any patterns are more or less validated at this point. Richard Fart. I saw him on Across the Blockchain. I turned that right off. I tuned in, and within 5 minutes I heard something about I have $1 million in watches, and I was like, all right, I'm out. Don't care. What's up, Nick M? How you doing? One Nito. Ooh. Maybe. Alright, it looks like Ethereum wins the poll. Let's check out Ethereum. How you doing, Heather? Yeah, but see, you guys are lucky, because you guys can just go step away from the charts. Just go take a break. I have to stay on these. I can't. I don't have that luxury. We can get rid of these old extensions. They did us well. Did us well. Man, Ethereum, this is not a great chart either. This looks worse. This looks worse, to be honest. Here's the issue with Ethereum. Now you've tested, this looks like on the daily, you've tested this 1772. Yeah, 3 times. It's held, but now you have 1, now possibly 2. That would be 1, 2, possibly 3 lower highs with a flat bottom. That is not a good pattern. That pattern typically breaks to the downside. Ooh, smashing stuff over here. Typically, anything that's flat. So like multiple tests. Whether this is this example, multiple tests of support. If it was a bullish example, multiple tests of resistance. Anything that has a flat horizontal that keeps getting tested typically breaks to the direction of that flat. Why? Probably because, well, you're testing that support, testing that resistance over and over again. It's getting weakened. And eventually it gives. Eventually it gives. Momentum waning on the buy side for Ethereum. RSI with bearish divergence here on this high. Not great. Not super great. It's interesting, though. The chart pattern, the pattern we're seeing on Ethereum looks worse, I think, than Bitcoin. All right, it looks worse. But then the moving averages are actually better. You're still above the 200. You can see we tested it. Buyers. Lost again. Buyers. Now we're back above it. It's even above its 20 daily. So it has that edge on Bitcoin. But the shape of this is hard to ignore. Not a pretty shape. Weekly. Weekly is still, see, this is the separation from, this is like where I see the charts different for Ethereum and Bitcoin. Ethereum, you're still in selling momentum. Your momentum's increasing to the sell side, hasn't slowed down yet. Bitcoin, at least we're seeing that momentum chill out. So maybe this is just a little bit ahead of Ethereum. Maybe if Bitcoin does break to the upside, then Ethereum will start seeing that same loss of selling momentum. That's kind of what I would theorize. That's what I theorize. Ethereum's still struggling, or still battling at that 20 weekly, though. It's interesting. The moving averages are telling a different story than the chart. I don't know what that means. Probably just means it's waiting for Bitcoin, honestly. What about the monthly? I haven't looked at the monthly on Ethereum in quite some time. Same as Bitcoin, except what is actually much nicer here is you only have one closed candle of winning momentum on the monthly. So if Ethereum does pick up into the end of this month, you could see momentum pick back up, and you could have gaining momentum again, and you could go right back into that upward trend. It's interesting. Ethereum looks worse, but it's closer to flipping its chart to looking good again. And quarterly, man. Yearly open 1921. I thought I had tested that. Okay. So in the new quarterly, we haven't tested. Haven't tested bearish engulfing on Ethereum. Let's see Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still looking at that yearly open below. Dang. Ethereum. So yeah, that's my analysis of Ethereum. I think the chart looks worse, but I think it's also closer to being able to flip over. Bitcoin seems to be farther away from being able to make that snap trend reversal. Ethereum looks worse, but I think it's closer to being able to do that trend reversal. Interesting. Bullish divergence on the 4-hour here on the low. That's decent. Skylar, lay ETH cycle from 2018-2019 out to current price action. We'll see how that rolls. (2018-2019). Oh yeah, I mean I can already see it. You can already see the similarities here. Already. Yeah, we can do it. Definitely some difference here, but not a ton. Not a ton. Let's see, that fits pretty good. Yeah, that would be not ideal, right? That would be not ideal. That'd be like Ethereum back to 200. Maybe. Man, it would take a lot. It would take a lot of selling. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical of this. There's so much Ethereum. I guess it would come down to when Ethereum unlocks. The unlocking for the ETH 2.0. That looks too creepily good. I feel like there's maybe too much locked away for Ethereum 2.0 to really see this play out. But I'll say this isn't that crazy. I mean, Litecoin kind of doing something similar. It's like hit its high and now looks almost like it's going to paint a similar top. Let's see if I can show that really quickly. I mean, not that different. Actually, lows are being broken. Lows are being broken here, but that rally sucked. Oh, this is what you were looking at. I mean, it certainly fits. Certainly fits. Yeah, I mean, you look at here, you had that flat top, you broke up to a new all-time high, and you even might have that here, broke up to the new all-time high. So yeah, then he came back, tested it. Oh gosh, tested it. There's a lot of similarities. There's definitely a lot of similarities there. If that plays out the same though, what would we look for on that bounce? $618, of course. Of course. And that's where we're looking for everything, the 618. Oh, man. So we'd look for like a touch of 3,000 to mimic or mirror here. We would look for a touch of 3,000. Then that. I mean, if the chart, it works, it fits, but doesn't necessarily mean that's what's going to happen. I'm happy I took a look at this because I don't like the similarities there. They are pretty creepy. That's pretty creepy. Don't like that. Oh well. But thanks for the 5, my friend. Skylar, good eye. I mean, that's really, really similar. Definitely would look for that bounce, though, if it's going to play out the same way. We would look for that last escape rally. That'd be about 3,000 for Ethereum. I'm still not bearish, honestly. You guys are probably wondering. Nothing has changed for me. I'm just really bored. Just really bored of the chart. Just, if I had something new to talk about every day, it'd be great. But it's like, same price. Same price as yesterday. Indicators, pattern, still crap. Like, yeah, there's nothing to update on. No, my soul's fine. My soul's fine. I'm good. I have waded through. I've waded through this many a time. I've waded through the boring periods. I've survived. I've survived. I'll survive again. If we get another, I don't know, many month boring period, I'll survive. My soul's fine. I'm just, I don't know, bored. Bored with this price action. Let's move it on. Can someone call up their whale buddies, just tell them to dump it? Dump it or pump it. So I have something to talk about specifically. It's like, for my boy Tom Crown, he's very bored. Like, new things to talk about. Like, I don't want to freaking, like, Elon Musk tweeting. It's not news, man. Who cares what Elon Musk thinks about cryptocurrency? Like, I do not care. It is irrelevant what Elon Musk thinks. He's like, what? Didn't even, like, know what crypto was until, like, this year. Now he's all about Doge. I don't know. Sketch. Getcha. Nice. So we're... Nice. That's nice. I think we solved the problem. Sorry, I apologize. It's been a rough month of boring and low views and, you know, etc. And not showing up in search like 3 streams in a row just triggered the crap out of me. So sorry for everybody who had to put up with that. Looks like that problem's fixed. There's just not that many people around. That's alright. Skate Kid 492, accurate. I don't know if you expected anything else. I don't know if you expected, man. I'm always going to be bullish on Bitcoin. Doesn't mean I think it's going up every day. But once you're in Bitcoin long enough, I don't know how you can ever not be. It's like I've seen this thing just grow and grow and grow. And every time someone's told me it's over, it's dead, it comes back stronger. It's just part of being in crypto, I think. In the beginning, you're very sketched out by every move. And over time, you just see that it might do something you don't like for a while, but it always ends up doing, it always comes back to the same jam. Mr. Sad Higeki. Yeah, we can take a look at Crow. Womp. Womp. Let's see. Crow. I haven't looked at Crow in quite some time. Ew, dollar. 93-cent support looks like it held there. It's a 4 out. This is a strange looking chart. You guys see this? Look at that. That actually is much better than I thought it would look like. You have the potential for something really interesting here. Let's get rid of this old chart because there's so much written on it. And I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. T14, dude, the only difference now is price is 30,000 instead of 10,000. Exactly. Exactly. So here's what I'm looking at. This might be stretching it. I'm down to listen. I'm down to hear your guys' feedback. This might be stretching it, but I'm seeing that resistance tested 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 times. Each time your lows are coming up. Now, if you lose 5 cents, then this is all bunk. It isn't going on. But if you can hold this low at like 75 cents here, you then have a pretty darn bullish pattern. I'm actually surprised. I did not see this coming. Let's look at it like this. We're going to look at it this way. Draw it like that. Yes, it's not perfect. Charts usually aren't perfect. Just so you know, guys. Patterns are almost never perfect. So you have 1, 2, potentially 3 lows coming up with what is an 18-cent flat top resistance. This could actually get pretty good. So we don't know if this 80-ish cents here will hold. We don't know. But if it does hold, things can look pretty decent. Let's take our high to our low. Oh, I said 78 meant 7.8. Our measured move, though, put us up at about $0.50, maybe 80 cents. If you can hold this low and then break back above April, May highs here on Crow. Interesting. This chart what I like about this is it doesn't look like everything else. Everything else in the space has a very similar pattern going on. This doesn't. This is kind of doing its own thing. Jamming to its own drum. I'm curious what the market cipher has to say. This is the 12-hour, and man, actually 12 hours is not looking bad at all. As long as it can see some kind of upside here, we can see momentum moving back up. We have a higher high here, and we see money flow, unlike a lot of things, is actually waning off here on the 12-hour. Or not waning off, waning back towards buying. You can see that here. That's pretty clear. The daily catching again a momentum. CRO I have not paid that much attention to, but this is catching my eye. So I think the important values here are going to be, do we lose this low? We don't know. And if we don't, do we break back above that resistance for the fourth test? That could get good. That could get very good. I'm going to try these. People do measured moves this way. I don't know why. It seems silly to me. I don't like it that way. I'm going to check out this Bitcoin pair, because this actually... was expecting to consolidate and break to the upside, and of course this was back February, March, yeah, back here. So it's still consolidating. It's still range bound in its Bitcoin pair here. Looks like trading between 414 sats down to 275. That's not a bad shape, though. It's not a bad shape. You can see that happened before back here. Typically, when we see these huge sell-offs in CRO, this is one of the biggest sell-offs ever I've seen on anything. Bottomed out, I would say capitulated, had a little bounce, and now is just trading sideways. That's a pretty strong pattern. It's a pretty strong pattern. You can see that consolidation level pretty similar to where it was before. It does have that lower high, so we could even paint it this way. That'd be bad. But again, this is against Bitcoin, so it's dollar value, not super relevant. Not really much on RSI, not really much on MACD. No bearish divergence on this new high. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm still looking for it to retrace. I can't believe this thing fell so far. 90% plus, right? 91% against Bitcoin. And didn't even retrace to 236. That, to me, is wild. It is wild that it hasn't done that. Ultra Chaos Steve, how you doing, bro? Only a matter of time. Yeah, it's always a matter of time. That's why I am a permabull. That's why I'm permabull. It's always a matter of time. Like, sadly, you don't know how much time. That'd be nice. It's just every time. Just the cycle repeats. People will tell you it's over, then it's not over. Let's throw that there. Something like that. There. We need 5 more bears. Exactly 5 more bears. What's up, John? What's up, Johnny? How you doing, bro? Spoiled beans, trust wallet. Nothing is a good alternative to cold. Period. Cold is cold. Yeah, dude, sad Higeki. I didn't see that either. I don't like that the Bitcoin pair looks so janky, but I mean, that's a bottoming out pattern. That's establishing a floor on the Bitcoin pair. I still can't believe it hasn't retraced. But on the dollar, man, dollar pair, this could be a good pattern. You know, like that break to the upside is super likely if you can hold this low. Then it looks really good. I haven't looked at it that way either, but I was surprised. Happy to look at it for you. What's up, Burn a Fleck? Heart you too. John, thoughts on Grayscale adding Cardano? Certainly not bad for Cardano, though. I say that, and at the same time, guys, look at the assets. You know, look at Grayscale's trading. It hasn't been historically super. I don't know. They don't seem to do so hot when the market isn't flying. I don't think it could be negative, really. I don't really see it being negative, at least not in the short term. Should be positive in the short term. And you know what? ADA's chart looks pretty good. Maybe that's related, maybe not. Yeah, the Cardano grayscale news is old, but it's not that old. It's something to talk about. What's up, Timmy Ortle? Time is money, right on. That it is. Uchiha Madara, 5-minute momentum. Probably not gonna. Not likely to give us a reasonable or trustworthy signal. Hey, Charlie. Hey, guy. It's coming home, soccer ball. How you doing, dude? Yeah, dude, the only reason I have CRO is for the card. Though I don't really need that card because I just got approved for the BlockFi card. Approved, they're sending it to me now. And I can't wait. It's black. It has a Bitcoin on it. It's all I ever wanted. I'm just going to like put my other cards in the trash. I don't need them. I have my Apple card and then I mean, a BlockFi card. So like black and white. That's all I need. All I need. What's up, Craig Bowen? Morning Dew. 10-year Treasury yields. Joe, thanks for being here. Thank you for being here, dude. 10-year Treasury yields. Why not? Why not? This is what I hate about. TradingView. Is there's way too many different charts and stuff for things. 10. US 10Y. That's what I thought. Okay. We're going to zoom out here because God knows you're not looking at these on the 1 minute. Whoa. What an awful, awful chart. Alright, at least Bitcoin doesn't look like this, guys. At least everything doesn't look like this. So this is the ugliest pattern. This is such an ugly pattern. How does this line up right? Let's do something like this. Not hot. This is on the monthly. This is on the monthly. You see a descending, broadening wedge or whatever. Basically, you're setting lower highs, lower lows, and price action is spreading out. This is not an attractive chart by any measure. In fact, it's hideous. This retracement here looks like it's going to get super faded. Mega faded. Momentum's already kind of flipping. Didn't quite reach the 786. Oof, I'm glad my money's not in 10-year treasury bonds. 10-year treasuries. 135. Oof. Oof. Everything is ugly about this chart. Everything. Bearish divergence just in every direction. This is like your highest point in RSI in a long time. Maybe ever. Back here. Oof. You just made it to the 618. I mean, if it can close above, if it can keep closing above the 618, maybe, but this chart looks crazy bearish. It's our measured move. 90%. Something tells me it's not going to go for a 90% retracement, although I don't know crap about these, so maybe. Likely to come back to that 0.63. What an ugly chart. Can't say it enough. Best case scenario with this is it does hold that 618 retracement, moves back to this trend line, and then just eats it. You can see it even happening. The wedge is broadening. That is ugly. It was cool to look at. Thanks, bro. Money pit. Yields going negative, dude. That's what it like. That's what it looks like. This Fibonacci extension tool will never give you negative numbers, but it'll give you approaching zero. That's what it's suggesting. This looks awful. Let's put a big old... Nah, let's put the hammer. It's been a while since I got the hammer out. Boom. Get that hammer. Yeah. That earned that giant hammer. Franco, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Shadow Systems, hi, man. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Yield negative after inflation, certainly. Certainly. Oh, inflation. You know what? I know what would be interesting is if I saw an article title with this. If we start seeing it more, if it'll come from the media, but essentially the government. If governments start blaming Bitcoin for hyperinflation, wouldn't that be just the perfect FUD? You know what I mean? It's like, it's not our fault. We're just printing trillions, but Bitcoin is ruining it. It's ruining it for everyone. Like, I could see that happening. Perfect FUD. Perfect gibberish. Like, doesn't make any sense. Right up their alley. Right up. Ooh, actually, someone was saying 5 minute looks bad. Actually, it kind of does here. But RSI in that 5 minutes, really low. Price has not retraced. This could be considered rounding of a top. That I would agree with. But I'm seeing something more along the lines of this. This is the 5 minute, guys, so don't get too excited. Don't do it. Use the force. Bomb, 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 bomb. 32. All right. You could even see it coming back to 33. Bounce from 33 would be solid. You can see some consolidation here. Right above that 618. That'd be a very clean bounce. Very clean. Let's see. 30,000, 33,000 on the dot. Yeah. 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 Yeah, sure. For sure. Dude. Oh, this chart, man. This chart. Good old... It reminds me of the old times. The old times. From, like, April to July in 2020. Old time. Stop calling the dollar fee. It's not money. If you hate money.
I know you're a monster.
That's a very valid argument. Sad Higeki. People legitimately think that the dollar is backed by gold. Like, they do. They are totally unaware of Bretton Woods. They think that they can go to the bank and get gold for their dollar. You go to a PM dealer, get gold for your dollar at a 25% markup from spot. Bull. Just boo. Is it work? I wonder if the stream's working. Yeah, it is working. Nice. Nice. What do you guys want to look at? I don't know what to look at. I would do... if you're a patron, you would know that we're going to be doing some YOLO live trading at some point here. But I'm not going to do it with no edge. I'm not going to do it when we're trading sideways for 2 months. So there's something to look forward to. There you go. Bitcoin, get out of this sideways gibberish. Because if you do, then I'll YOLO live stream. It's YOLO. Scalp it. Crypto face style. But not right now. Not when there's no trades. Franco, I don't know what that means, but I love you, bud. Thank you for the 5. Sideways gibberish accumulation. Dude, if you're trading this, you are just like revenge trading. What are you trading here? What are you trading? You're just like probably getting hunted out of every stop. I don't know what you're trading here. This range is so tight. 8% for Bitcoin. No thanks. What's up, Noah M? Good to see you. DCA. Dude, DCA is always the answer. Gold is a waste of time and effort. I agree with you. I agree with you, Shadow. I would like some gold, but I just don't have... I'm not going to pay more for an asset than it's worth. I'm not going to pay above spot for something. But then I have to figure out how to store it, how to keep it safe. Screw that. No thanks. Gold is, I think, super duper unattractive to millennials. I don't think millennials have any interest in it. T1 Ford. Inflation is 3 to 4%. Dude, I think inflation's closer to like 50%. Look at hardware. Look at, and we can say, oh, it's COVID, like the COVID messed everything up and we don't have some like global supply chain and that's why things are more expensive. But that's inflation. Doesn't matter what the reason is. Look at hardware. Look at GPUs. They might be cooling off now, but GPUs, you couldn't even buy a 3080. Can you buy a 3080? Doesn't matter what price. You just couldn't get one. To me, Timothy, exactly, man. Same. Millennial don't care about gold. We don't have any connection with it, I think. I like it. Scar Sizzle. Pax Gold is okay. I have some Pax Gold. For me, it solves all of the annoyances of gold. Paying over premium. Or paying premiums. Storing it. But at the same time, it's not something... I would never have like $1 million of Pax G or anything. Because you don't... like, physically backed assets don't really make sense on a blockchain because you can't put them on a blockchain. If you could figure out a way to put them on the blockchain. Now you've got yourself some great gold-backed stuff. But you're just trusting Pax to have gold and, you know, for like the few $100 I have of it, I trust them. And that's like for the small amount I have. It's a nice hedge in your crypto portfolio, though. I'll say that. A little bit of Pax G. It seems to be totally disconnected to the crypto market. In fact, maybe even opposite. It's not bad. Brothers Grimm, how you doing? You're old and you love your gold and silver. Well, of course. Like, that wasn't a criticism of people loving it. It was just millennials, we don't have a connection with it. I don't think we have any interest in gold as a generation, to be honest. Gold chains, yeah, except for rappers, maybe. Dude, lumber, steel, copper. Look at the... There you go. People are talking about inflation, and there's 2 to 3%. Look at lumber, copper, steel. Look at electronics. Look at housing. Like, anyone who stares you in the face and says inflation's 2% is full of crap. Totally full of crap, man. Like... And of course, yeah, lumber dropped. Yeah, that's fine. But it doesn't really matter. Look at the big picture. Look at the big picture. And we can blame those prices on anything. But those things that we would blame it on, well, those will just be symptoms of inflation. Doesn't matter what the reason is for inflation. Inflation is just the cost of goods going up, basically. This descending channel is definitely forming. On the 5-minute. We don't do 5-minute TA here. But we are for some reason right now. Something like this. Here we go. Just baffles me. Like, houses in my area literally, and oh, it's the flippers. It doesn't matter what the source of the price changes are. 2019, me and you guys know, I went through a whole ordeal trying to get a mortgage, trying to buy a house, and it just didn't turn out to be the right choice at the time. But I've been looking at houses in my area, and maybe my area is an anomaly, but I regularly see houses that were bought within 3 years being sold instantly for double. There's no 2% doesn't fit into that equation. Double in 3 years. The cost of houses is likely, in my opinion, maybe the best. Maybe that's the best metric for inflation. How much does it take to buy a house? Is it impossible to buy a house? If it's impossible to buy a house for a generation, we're probably in the hyperinflation. Take a look at gold. For you, Higeki, anything, bruh. Anything, bruh. Sure. In that little video I released yesterday, I just wanted to put something out. We looked at gold versus Bitcoin. That was an interesting comparison. Maybe we can do that again. Day. Let's put this on a day. Get rid of. Gold not looking the worst. Not looking the worst. It did look the worst. Bounced off of our retracement target. Support pretty decently. Bullish divergence here on your low. On RSI, pretty visible. MACD, still trending up. Yeah, this is an interesting chart. Here's the only issue I have with gold. Let's zoom out on it. Let's get rid of it. So gold had a golden cross pretty much at the exact same time Bitcoin had its death cross, right? Gold dumped into its golden cross. Bitcoin, I don't even remember. It didn't really do much. It was right here. It put in a slightly lower low. Interesting that just the way they're running. There you go. Death cross, slightly lower low, still consolidating. Here's my issue with gold. Chart could look very good very quickly, but I have some issues here. What's up, false flags? It's slime time. It says false flags. So here's my potential issue, right? Let's look here. There we are. I just placed it roughly. It's about 1700. We have a very nice looking support, right? It was resistance twice. Tested again, broke, support, new high. Okay. You came back down, you retested it twice on the daily, double bottom. Now you have a high again, right? So that kind of all sounds good. Except for this. You don't have a higher high. And I'm not saying you have to have a new all-time high. But you haven't broken a significant high that you've lost. So this holding, this reminds me of Crow, I guess, for some reason. Now, this holding is great. You break 1900 again, gold looks amazing. Gold looks amazing. But if you have another lower high here, gold is just toast again. Just looks like it will just get faded once more. So I'd like to see it break that 1916-ish level, move to 2000. You can do whatever you want. Then it looks awesome. You have a beautiful inverse head and shoulders painted then. Gold, maybe even have like a big old cup and handle on like the daily. Cool. But if you don't, then it looks really bad. Then you have this pattern again. Not perfect, of course. Patterns never are. Not perfect. But what do you have here? Think of the macro chart. On the macro chart here, you have a resistance that you've turned to support. You set a new all-time high. You've come back, and now you've tested that again twice. So you have multiple hits at this level and lower highs. Macro, that's not great. So unless you do break your high back in April, May, you're going back to that support, and now you have a very bearish looking pattern set up. Break this, you can go up to new highs, you can go to 2000, you can dick around at 2000, who knows. This chart's just undecided. I don't like the tests of the same level over and over again, with the highs coming down. 1, 2, 3 lower highs at this point. This could get shady. Could get shadesies. You know what? Let's see. Let's see the weekly. I wonder if we have bearish divergence on our weekly highs. I bet we do. Yep. That right? Yep. You had your previous high in 2011. This is why we don't like gold. This is why millennials don't want gold. I don't want to, I don't know, 10 years from now be at like 3% up. They'll never retire. We already can't ever retire. Big macro, this looks great. You would expect that to break to the upside, right? Nice rounded bottom, new high. Gold just doesn't seem to move like most things. So you have a new all-time high. Where is this on RSI? Right here? So maybe we actually have to look at the monthly. That's bearish divergence. Let's see if the monthly has it. No, not on the monthly. Interesting. Monthly, your high looks good. This chart's so undecided. Don't want to see tests of 1700 on gold. Here's what I could see, because gold is so boring. I'm just used to it. I could see something like that. I could see that. I could see that. For sure. That may end up playing more like this, though. You could have a breakout with that. I just don't like the daily. I don't like the daily till it can take that high back. It needs to show me. It needs to show me that this low is in. This low is in. You need to break this high. And now you've broken that awful toppy looking thing. Because you can see back here. This is perfect. This is perfect. Back here, 2011, when it did this before. Same thing. Even faked you out there. Same thing, though. You had resistance. You broke it. You set a new all-time high. You tested that resistance, flipped it to support. You tested it over and over and over again. You had 1, 2, 3. 3, yeah. This actually was that a double top? Technically, this is a slightly higher high. Not enough. This is what I'm worried about. So when I'm talking about gold, this is what I'm worried about. Is this same pattern playing out again? Gold does not seem to like to run. It doesn't like running. I don't know why. It's afraid of it. This is what I'm worried about. I can see that happening. If we repeat this pattern, it looks probably pretty good. Yep. There it is. That's what I just drew out. That's what I can see happening. That's my issue. That's literally what I just drew. Funny. And then what? You get like a third iteration of it? Maybe this one's smaller. Yep. There you go. The future of gold in front of your eyes right now. There it is. It's like a 70-year forecast. I doubt that it plays out that long. But yeah, that was more than I expected to spend on gold, time-wise. But I'm glad I looked at it. It does look better than I thought. It is, it did bounce. The issue, though, is you just have so much. You have so much in the way. You have a lot in the way. You have the 200 and the 50. Those are not looking very happy. I have one more thing I want to do here, actually. I want to throw on that golden cross. I throw on the golden cross here, and let's see this retracement. Yeah, okay. So the 0.5 is right at that cross. Hasn't tested it yet. Probably gonna come up. Probably moving to that 0.5, maybe the 618. It's like what, 1850 max? 1825 to 1850. Very high probability. What happens after that? That's what makes it spicy. There it is. There it is. Although, when you invert the chart, it starts looking pretty darn spicy. That does look like a momentum leg, like right here. Didn't play out here, though. Oh, wow. This is why I love inverting the chart. These already look really similar. You had the low, came back up. Here was a higher high, here's a lower high. But you came down, maybe you had a little fake out, and you dropped. Alright, I'm done with gold. We're not the gold channel. Hi, Red Booty. What's up, Alchemist? Pirate Booty is actually a delicious snack. Let's say I got an email from the tax guy. Okay, we're all good. Oh, what's up, Timmy? Timothy I-70, I don't know. Bring facts. 5-minute breakout, let's go. Woo! Woo! Pirate Booty is a delicious snack. There will be no bad-mouthing Pirate Booty here. What's up, Tree? Make Bitcoin pump. Didn't work. Adam Clark, man, how you doing? Been a while, Adam Clark. Good to see you, dude. I feel like it's been years. Rid Rick OG. Welcome, welcome. Victor Kuhn. Trampus. What's up, Mr. Trampus? I'm Carouse Caround. Is Pokemon the background music? Could be. Dixie? Yeah, why not? Well, look at the Dixie. When in Dixie Rome, look at the Dixie chart. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful on the daily. This looks like crap. Hooray. I will say that with a grain of salt, the dollar is a weird one to chart, man. It has thrown me through loops so many times. So here's what I like, and when I say like, because I'm bearish. Here's what I like. You got this. Oh, smashing. My vape just smashed my computer. You got this ugly ascending triangle. You expect that to break to the downside. Keep that 93.5. Keep that high. Don't break it. Be nice and weak. And here's what we're looking at here. This is on the daily. On the daily. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Lower highs RSI on the daily. 1, 2, 3. Higher highs in price. Triple bearish divergence on your highs there. And actually, you have it in every direction. So you even have bearish divergence between these highs. This RSI point was lower. This RSI point's higher with a lower price. And then locally, you have it. Ooh. Ooh. This looks like garbage. Came off your bullish divergence here. Yep. Same. Now this does look like a bottoming pattern. And it will be. It will be if it can break 93, this high here in April. If it can break that 93.4, 93.5, then it does look like a bottoming pattern. It probably is. But we have. Unlike here on this run up, when we moved to that price originally, we didn't have that bearish divergence. Our highs were followed by higher highs in RSI. This time we don't. This time we keep putting in higher highs here, and our RSI keeps coming down. We may see some action on Dixie this month. Glad I peeped this. You can see it on the weekly too. This chart looks terrible. It looks terrible. Hasn't even hit the 0.5 at 96. 618 at 97. No matter how you slice this, not looking great. You didn't have bullish divergence here on your macro. Dollar, you are not... I don't know, though. Is anyone actually bullish on the dollar, though? Like, is that a thing? People are like, I'm going to invest in dollars. I don't like money. I hate money. I think money is for chumps. There we go. The future of money. Future of money. Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. 182 watching, 142 likes. Man, that's pretty great. Well done. Pat yourselves on the back. Give yourselves a round of applause. I wonder that subscriber only chat. Wonder what that does to the chat. I'm gonna turn back on anybody. Weird, because it hasn't said we've gotten any new subscribers. That's unusual. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, subscribe so that we can test this, see if it works. What's the chat doing? That could finally move up, maybe. Tyler Billeen. Thanks for the stream, Carouse Caround. Thanks for being here, brother. Only one you keep up with. Nice. Noah S, welcome back. I didn't even notice it. Yo, Julia Shoot. The beautiful Shoot. Good to have you. 5-day BTC Chart, Greg Zilla. We checked this out. Check this out last time we streamed as well. Why not? 5-day. 5-day. Money flow moving back up though. Does look a lot like the weekly. Lower low in RSI here. Okay. Yeah, the 5-day is interesting. Oh, I see why you're looking at it. It's interesting and it closes today, so that's a double whammy. All right. All right. It does look decent. Those moving averages are spooky, though. Four hours on that 5-day, man. Look at where the... This would be the, what? The 100 and the 250 daily moving averages. Look at where they're looking to do their little bear cross. Right there, 40,000. Spicy. No S, when DOT go up? DOT go up when Bitcoin go up. That's the answer. We can look at this chart, though. Yeah, I noticed that we don't get nearly as many bots with the subscriber thing on. I mean, if they're going to bot our channel, they might as well subscribe. You got some bullish divergence on your daily here, on your lows. You got some. Let's get the real. Real retracement level. Oof. Oof dot oof. Oof. Looks like you have hit that 236. When does it go up? It's got to go up soon. Just rejected from a 236. The gentlest of retracements. Gentlest. I'm still looking for $10 on DOT. That's not great. Resistance. So what was once support for DOT being tested as resistance yesterday, 2 days ago, 1791, rejected. But you don't have a lower low, so that's positive. It's a positive sign. Huh. Oof, it's the weekly. Ugh, that does not look good, dude. At least the weekly is losing selling momentum. That's positive. That is a positive. My issue with DOT is if you don't catch at 10, man, the next numbers are very, very low. 10 might be a great entry. Actually, the way I would play this is, so say I want to put $300 into DOT. This is me, this is my opinion, this is not financial advice. I would look to buy $100 worth of it at 10, so I'd get 10 here. And then I would look to buy $200 worth of it at 5. So that'd be 40. So if 10 fills, doesn't go to 5, cool. I have 10, I get to ride it up. If it doesn't, it goes down to the 5. Now I've doubled down, martingaled it. Higher confidence that that 5 holds. Bitcoin likely gonna just lead the way for all of this anyway. Until Bitcoin moves, it's just like you can't expect anything to. That weekly rejection, that was rough. Gotta hold 1480. Low time frame looks like you're looking to, though. No bearish divergence on that high and lower time frames. That's good. Oof. Oofed. Lots of oofs in today's episode. Brought to you by Oof. No, not a no. I mean, so Noah, here's the thing. If Bitcoin picks up, all of these downside targets, all these not fun to hear targets, entries, get off the table very quickly. It's gone. Load up on Fetus Doge. Your $5 back. Here, Noah. If DOT hits $5, I'll give you your $5 back and I'll send you a DOT. There you go. Bring facts. You already own 10 houses. Can I have a house, man? I can't buy a house. Do you want to just, like, give me one? Just live in it. Stream from it. Hey, I'm in that boat. You feel bad for people who longed 33. I bought some DOT at like $30. It was not a large position. Was it 30? I don't remember where I bought it. Back here, 20s. It was like 20s to 30s. Bought a little bit. Small position. Not worth much now. Haha. Even smaller. That feels. All of the new coins I entered. I entered very gently. Very gently. But they're not in good position now. That's good. I can wait it out. You don't like that squiggly line down. That's from last time. Wait for the evictions. People haven't paid rent. Why have I been paying rent like a chump then? Like a chump. Paying rent like a chump. Top. It's odd how that top list changed so much. How did Christoph get so many points? Greetings from the Netherlands. Greetings, Netherlands. I wish to come live there. Pamsy will bring it back. All right. Sodium 99, what's up, brother? Jump crown. That's not very nice flags. For the booty. FOMO crown. Adam Clark, my play is waiting for Bitcoin to hit 618. From COVID low to all-time high. 27K, might happen, sure. Yeah. Not a terrible play. Not a terrible play, man. Honestly, what's going to separate the winners from the losers here, and this really only... COVID crash. COVID low to all-time high. Oh, you're looking... Oh, I gotta put this on regular probably for you. 27, yeah. Sure. The new investors, what's going to separate the winners from the losers? DCA. Everybody blew their load right away, dumped, sold their house, sold their wife, sold their kids, bought all in. Those people never do well. But the people who moved slowly, just picking up pieces every week, every month, through this movement, they're going to be the winners. They don't care if it goes lower. They just get to buy lower. Cash, as crappy as it is, cash should always be part of a portfolio for this exact kind of thing. You need to have that dry powder. Take advantage of the deals. If you're all in, you can't take advantage of the deals. Daft Visa. Is it for streamers, entrepreneurs? I mean, technically I am an entrepreneur. Move to Dubai and get a hyena? I'd never thought of it, but if I get hyenas? Maybe. I don't know, Netherlands. Really just anywhere. I'm just sick of here. I'm sick of here, man. Braz, you gain followers each milestone to get flashier shades? I should. I mean, realistically, I really just wear these two pairs. The blues, the baby blues, I gotta order a new pair. They got a little scratched. And these green ones. Mirax. They look at ADA. No, but we've talked about ADA. The Tomtrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Ooh, ADA and BTC. Here we go, boys and girls. ADA BTC pair. This is the entry. This is the entry. Not financial advice. This is the inverse head and shoulders entry, man. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Manage a stop on this play, and you can definitely look for some gold. Maybe something like that. I can see that. Bitcoin pair, man, that's at the inverse head and shoulders entry, though. Back tested the neckline. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do you guys see it? Do you see? Do you see? You have boom. Let's do it this way. Don't want to confuse you. Boom. There it is. Catch the red eye, Catch the red eye. Catch the red eye. There we go. There it is, 3 to 1. 10% gain versus 3% loss. Know your risks, not financial advice. That's Bitcoin pair, ADA BTC. I mean, this definitely makes me feel more comforted in it. We're right at that support level on USD pair as well. Right there. I like this chart. I've been a big fan of ADA since May. Big fan of the chart. Don't want to see this breakdown though. Under a buck, and ADA is so toast. Don't want to see it get stuck under this consolidation. So much trading, so much consolidation. I'm still expecting this to move to the upside. But if you lose it, come down here, back test it, toast. Nothing's happening. People just come in and say like Bitcoin's dumping or Bitcoin's mooning, and like nothing's happening. Like even on the 5 minute, nothing's happening. What's up, Jonathan? C? Link? Sure. Why not? Newfoundland. Ooh. Link in a little better position than last time I looked at it. Struggling with that 20 though. The whole market seems to be struggling with the 20. $15 on the dot. Double bottomed. That's going to be a monthly double bottom at the moment. 15 bucks on the dot. Oh gosh, it's the same pattern. No, it's the same pattern as everything. It's like resistance, resistance, you broke it, now you're back testing it. This is just like Ethereum. Poot. Poot. Testing, that's it. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold that that support. It was resistance, it flipped to support. Now you're testing it. Ethereum's doing the exact same thing. It's gotta hold 15 bucks. You got to. So clean. All right, 2 days. You could have some waning momentum on the weekly. Potentially a bullish divergence as well. Yeah. Yep. The only thing I can safely say about this is, you don't want to lose 15 bucks. If you hold 15, you can be all right. You can be fine. You want to retake the 20 daily. Sure. But you lose 15, this whole area of consolidation is toasted. Not looking great yet. Nothing is, though. Anything you request, probably not going to look great today. Try to buy high, sell low, yeah. What's up, Sprout? Been a while, my friend. YouTube purging 24/7 channels. I mean, they've been doing that since I remember. When is Coinbase going to list SHIB? Oh, relist SHIB. I thought they did list it. Shut up, Beard, today. Oh, why do I want to... Oh, what's up, Nate? Been a freaking ever, man. Good to see you, Nate. All the OGs are coming back now. All the OGs just popping out of nowhere. It's good to see you guys. Why do I want to move? Because I'm sick of the weather here. I'm sick of it. It's freaking 100 degrees every day now from... What? Like... June until September. And then in the winter, it's freezing. Just like negative. I don't want the extremes. I want to live somewhere temperate. Somewhere chilling. Hey, Randy. Yeah, may work out for you. Yeah, Mitch Ray is back. He's back. He's back, baby. He got that appealed really quickly. Happy for him. As somebody who's gone through everything there is to go through with YouTube, I can very much empathize. Very, very much empathize. Not a fun time. Not a fun time battling YouTube. Trying to prove to them that you're not breaking any rules. Not breaking any rules, apparently not enough. enough. So he's back. Happy for him. Ooh. Viewership today, man. 1,100 views. Oh, it's 1,100 of the best views. Best views in the world. All 200 of you guys right here, right now. You're the best. I should do a co-stream with Mitch. It's something I would be down for, but never gotten the vibe that Mitch would be down for it. So, yeah, maybe things are boring now. Maybe he's more open to ideas. Yeah, our styles are different. He's more of a stock guy. I'm more of a crypto guy. What's up, Dufresne? Dufresne. Smash that. Smash it. Guilty until proven innocent, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, Robert, exactly. So beardy day, like the rainforest, like yeah, I would take rainforest, man. Here's why is at least it's the same temperature like all the time. At least it's hot all the time and humid all the time. The humidity here is out of control. Out of control, man. Miami, there we go. Kenneth Matthew, dude. Yeah, I moved to Miami, so I could say I'm in Miami. No, the humidity here is 100%. It's been 100% for weeks. We're getting tropical storms. I'm in the Northeast. We're getting tropical storms, like 100% humidity, 90 to 100 plus degrees. Regular looking day outside. All of a sudden, thunderstorms for 20 minutes, then regular looking day. Like, it's like I'm in Jamaica. I'm in Jamaica, man. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, we're ranked number 14th for just Bitcoin right now. Pretty cool. Ooh. Not often do you rank for Bitcoin. Bitcoin Live, yeah. Not Bitcoin. Well, that's the thing. We didn't used to have humidity. We also used to have like pretty mild summers. Like it would get maybe in the 90s in August. Infovader, none of these dudes can handle Miami women. I lived in Florida for 2 years. I love the South. What's up, Ace Star? Good to have you, man. Such a lively guy. I'm trying, guys. It is not easy. It's not easy to be lively, like coming out and just being like, I have nothing really new to report. Hard to keep energetic on that. Winter construction humidity. Yeah, dude, it's the cyclone. Papicron. Sounds like Wisconsin. Mr. T out west. We're out west, though. See, Mr. T, that's what I'm saying. Is if I'm gonna have this BS weather, I want it to just be like either constant or have some break from it. Not just extreme this way, extreme that way, back and forth. I can't. It's just so miserable. Miserable. Let's go Bitcoin on the 5 minute. Let's go. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-mm-mm. I haven't chilled the entire episode. You guys notice that? Not a single time. Maybe I should break the streak. Jeez. Jeez, Meg. What a low day. What a low traffic day. I saw someone who streams all the time. They have 30 people watching them. Jeez. Jeez. Like button destroyed. Yeah, you know what? I will chill. If you haven't smashed the like button, just smash it. At this point, it's just might as well, right? Check the links in the video description below for our Discord, Patreon, all the goodies. There's that link. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. That's the button that I want someone to hit. Okay, actually 2 people have subscribed during this live, apparently. There it is. 35 window and Gagan Damen. Welcome, guys. Good to have you. That's it. You guys, John. We also have a John. Right on. Yeah, that's like it, right? You subscribe, hit the bell. I don't even know. I hate chilling. I'm no good at it. I'm going back to KFC, that's right. At least I'm the shift manager there. Actually, you know what? I could get citizenship in EU really easily. My family, like first generation, first gen from Ireland. So I guess I'm eligible, right? I'm getting a phone call I need to pick up. Give me 2 seconds. Well, I'm glad I picked that up. My friend has been stayed over yesterday, staying over tonight, and my door to my apartment place can't open it, so I have to run down and open them up. Open up that door. Stay tuned though. Don't go anywhere. We're chilling. Just smash the likes and stuff and Discords, and you know, in the meantime, I'll be right back. Wow, lots happened while I was gone. Breaking news. Breaking. Not really. You know what? Let's just do this too. Let's see. Does this work? It works. Follow me on Twitter. There you go. There you are. Do a full show. Yeah. I don't know what else to do. There's Instagram. I don't use Instagram too much, but hey, if more people follow me, maybe I will. And there's Facebook. There's all my socials done. Your chart says moon now or dump. Man, I wish that was true. Wish that was true. Pinned by the Bitcoin family. A very real account. Not a bot whatsoever. Time for some psychedelics. Purity crypto. Alright, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I mean, here you go, on the 5 minute. Right up against that high. You could get a little action there. Get a little price action. Break it. Yeah. 1 minute madness. Ooh, there you go. Broke it. Woot, woot, woot. 1 minute breakout. 1 minute breakout. It's crazy. This stream is getting... Wait, 1.9 views per hour? That doesn't make sense. This plugin's broken. Yeah, Bilat Earth. I mean, here's the problem, dude, really is that it hasn't gone anywhere. Broke out on the 1 minute. That's cool. Hey, 1.9 views per hour. It's weird. That is just how, that is how low, that is how little traffic there is right now for crypto. 1.9 views an hour, that's not right. But that's not correct. But it is low. Yeah, we lost a bunch of viewers when I stood up. Minus 40. Randy, Brother Jaw, I don't want to share his news, but he is, he's been battling some health stuff, and he's just still battling. He's taking all his energy out. So send him your prayers, send him your good energy for sure. That's the longest you've ever been in a trade, sir. Since day one, Bitcoin long, man. Spot Bitcoin long. Day one. Years. Lunar cycle. Edwin. Whew. Edwin Martin. Crypto really sucks right now. That's all in that sentence that needs to be said. Yeah, dude, it does. Imagine if this is your job, streaming it. Is there an indicator lunar cycle? Yeah. Moon phases. Moon phases. There we go. How does this help me? I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. This is super correlated. How is this so correlated? I don't know if I've ever seen something more correlated. Screw you, Crypto Sharknado, and your moons. I mean, this is pretty wild, man. Like, full moon looks like it happens very close to a high. New moon very close to a low. It looks like the new moons are much more correlated, though. Here's the good news. Should be on our way to another full moon. Right? When's the next full? Today's moon phase. I don't know, today's... Wait, what? July 9 should be... Tomorrow is a new moon. This is not right. Why is this saying... Or do I have them backwards? Tomorrow is the new moon TA. The best kind. So tomorrow is the new moon. And then it should be what? 14 days? 24th. For the full. Here we are. That is pretty spooky. It is spooky how close that is. That's like the most correlated thing I've seen. An astrology channel, maybe it is now. We'll look at any correlate. We'll look at anything. We'll look at anything here. Why not? This is a really, really tight correlation. You look at all the other stuff we've looked at, not as tight. Not as tight. It looks like, I'm not sure. I think that I think the top one is new and the bottom one is full, but that's like visually backwards. Full. Yeah, it is. They just have these visually backwards. Okay. Do it this way. Yeah, you look at it this way and it's pretty hard to doubt. It's pretty hard to say there's no correlation when you color them like this. The good news is we're coming back up tomorrow on one of the green moons. Hey, look at this. Even March. Even COVID. March COVID crash. Boom. I don't believe it's because the moon has an impact on Bitcoin. But the moon has an impact on all living life on Earth, and thus we see 14-day-ish, about 14 to 28 days. Lots of life goes through cycles based on it. Indirectly influencing everything. Yeah, sure. Sure. Well, maybe full moon to the moon. Why not? Full moon to the moon. I'll take it. 100x long. Full moon, baby. It's actually new moon is coming up. Yeah, this is very visually odd. The new moons are green and the full moons are red. I guess I can change them. I like them red-green because it shows the correlation. Well, let's go. New moon should be like, what, gray? Yeah. Full moon should be white. There you go. What's interesting here? This is interesting. Is these two. So we see a pretty consistent pattern, right? You see a very consistent pattern. This is all uptrend. Then as soon as we saw a lower high on the new moon and a lower low on the full moon, that's when we started this. What sucks about that is, well, we have another lower high or lower low. So we want to see a higher high. We see a lower high. The moon TA would suggest that we're seeing this. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm interested. I'm interested simply because it's something new to look at. Something new. It's very correlated, though. It's like cycle highs happen near the new moon, cycle lows happen near the full moon. Weird. Do with it what you think. Throw it away. You don't have to pay attention to it. Dude, get short moon TA. Well, that's the thing. We've looked at this same chart so many times. I'm open to looking at it in any new way. Because, geez, the way I've been looking at it is not being helpful. Keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're not going to get a different result. Badger, there's something just called a moon phase, moon cycle. YFII SHIB. SHIB. What's up, Infinite Team TA? YFII SHIB. Yeah, YFII SHIB. 2. SHIB. This doesn't want to... What happened? Doesn't want to load. I don't know what to tell you. Got it here like that. Shiba. Shibba-dibba. Shibba-dibba-doo. Alright. Alright. 5 minute. Oh, jeez. Shiba just consolidating. Looking to hold that 75. I hate this chart because there's nothing to look at. It's like, that's it. Just consolidating at our major price point, 75. Not really much else there. Broke lower, which happened. Back here. I mean, you're really testing this area. You can keep the lows coming up. You're looking for an upside. No real edge there. Just trading sideways. Let's look at YFII. Jeez. These charts. You chose some interesting charts, man. Nice. That was sarcasm. 2,500. That's right where we are. RSI, there's nothing there on the daily. Oh, momentum on the weekly's waning off. There's a plus. Plus. This looks like the same chart as Shiba. Do you just like Shiba charts? Greg, interesting that Lunar chart. If it does play out, yeah. I mean, that's a welcome surprise. I don't know if I would trade off of a Lunar chart, but it's consistent. You know, the last few days changes has been consistent. It's held. And the next change coming up would be our upside, our new moon. That's tomorrow. But if you look, you see that they're not always right away. A lot of them, even the highs are either a day or two before. This one was kind of a miss, but still. A few days after, or a few days before. Interesting. I'm fascinated. This has my attention. I'm just looking at anything, any way to look at the chart differently right now. I get. Just DCA, man. Go slow. It's not a real crypto, won't load. Well, guys, let's fingers crossed for our moon chart. We'll definitely take a look at this moon chart again. But I don't know what else to say. I don't have any other kind of unique thoughts at this point. Yeah, my friend just got back, and so probably hang out. Play some League or something. Yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Hope you all join us again real soon. Discord link in the video description below. Check out the links down there. Probably be live tomorrow. Hopefully. Oh, that will be the new moon. It'll be our new moon stream. Look out. Watch for the new moon stream title. Hope you guys join. It is weird how well it works. How well it's lined up, at least. Love you guys.